As Kenyan farmers, we are always really interested in getting the shiniest kind of products we are being sold to. Yeah? We're always attracted to what the market, not really the market, but those who claim to know what the market wants, try to sell to us. Case example, the quail eggs, the dragon fruit farming, the moringa tree farming. Those pyramid schemes are endless. Now, the current one, I'm not going to mention what it is, yeah? But as a farmer, it is very important for you. I've always said this, farming should always start from a point of subsistence. And subsistence does not only mean what you can eat, but what is locally sold in your market, what you will not have to struggle to get market for. Anyway, that aside, currently, there are birds, a specific breed of birds that is being sold so much to Kenyans. And you know, most of us Kenyans always want that after you acquire these birds, you try to hatch your own chicks. That is continuity, so that you do not have to keep paying the premium prices that these companies charge for their chicks, their day-old chicks specifically. But you know what? There are some specific birds. Those who are doing poultry farming will know. There are specific birds that you try hatching past the first or second generation, and trust you me, there is crazy dwarfism. Crazy, like 50% dwarfism in the offsprings that you hatch on your own. And I don't know why. I'm not an expert in biology or whatever happens when they're producing those birds or their lineages. But the truth is, if you are a farmer and you're going to buy that specific breed of birds, you better be only buying that first generation, doing your fattening and selling them off. They have categorically planned their system so that you cannot be able to reproduce past what they sell you. When you try that, you fail. And that is where you start getting losses and your farming business goes to the drains. You know what? I'm going to show you the difference. This stock that I'm going to show you has two breeds of birds. The first one was the first stock of improved Kienyeji that came to Kenya, yeah? Those who started farming quite a while back know which ones they were. The last one is one of the ones that came to Kenya in the last 3 to 4, 5 years. And trust you me, compare and see the difference. Now, this is strictly for educational purposes. The flock you see here is of two breeds. The pure white ones are from one breed, and the mixed colored ones are from another breed. Now, if you look at the height difference, I normally keep a small section of my flock just for experimenting purposes and seeing how the flock performs. And that way I can actually be able to advise other farmers appropriately. Now, this stock here is normally kept for my own egg consumption, so it is not purposely for sale in the market. But you can compare the height difference between the pure white hens and the mixed colored hens. The white ones are from the breed that I was telling you that experiences 50% dwarfism. And the dwarfism does not only go to the hens alone, it is present among the cocks as well. And most of our Kenyan farmers today are actually falling victim to this. The moment you buy this breed of birds and you try reproducing the birds past the second or third generation, you realize dwarfism, and that is where you start making losses and your farm goes under. The first breed, however, the mixed colored ones, are the first breeds that came into Kenya when improved Kienyeji was being introduced. Now you can see the height difference. Compare the hens that are mixed colored and the pure white ones. That is when you will know, as a farmer, sometimes experimenting on your own is actually the way to know if you're going to make it successful or if you're going to fail. Anyway, buy from non-hatcheries.